visualization methods, is I saw that software, the kind of consumer or reliable software, started to incorporate various kind of visualization and statistical graphs. For example, you can go on Facebook and you can download an application which will create maps of all your friends. You go to Flickr, and Flickr is going to give you a graph of people access to your website. And then, of course, the prior inspiration came from a tool which I think is used quite widely, which is Google Analytics. So I thought, okay, can I do kind of can I have Google Analytics, kind of full analysis, but on a large set of cultural activities. So that's why, when I think, when I give my lectures, I find everybody under 25 completely gets it. And people often say that, but we kind of know it, it's redundant, we're not saying anything new, but people totally get it, and people after 25 usually don't get it, right? So to that extent, that's the divide. That's the divide we're confronted with. So for members, I would think that for them, the idea of using visualization tools, right, using visualization as a theoretical method, I think is completely sort of understandable. And I just can give you a very simple example. I just taught 2 classes in CSD. So one was a PhD class, and one was undergraduate class in art history. And from a class of 12 PhD students, one person started to work with us after the class, and out of like 12 PhD students, undergraduate PhD students in art history, and that's art history, so people never been exposed to stuff. Half of them came to after the class and said, can we do independent studies of the lab like in the summer? So we totally got excited.
Okay.
So to that extent, I think people who are, let's say, under 25 would have no problem adapting and using this new type of tools.
Yeah, because it is also of tactical importance. Because I think, especially with you could potentially run into a lot of polemical fights with the older generation who have absolutely no understanding of your tools and why you develop it, and you could also waste a lot of time on that, and this is maybe why if we develop some kind of idea about the digital native and the generation that is kind of much more aware of why you do it, why there is such a quantitative turn in the first place, and what's the use of it. It could save us a lot of time and avoid us from not getting involved into fights that are quite unproductive, maybe.
No, I think that's a fantastic, that's a very, very strong kind of tactical argument, which I haven't thought about. So if it's okay with you, is it okay if I also use these arguments in my lecture?
Yes, well,
yes.
I hope so.
I will quote you. But
well,
I also want to say, having done a number of lectures about this topic, I think ultimately, if we can answer a single question, then I think all the generation will be satisfied. Because everybody wants to know, so far nobody, sometimes people, get sort of very negative about it, but usually people find this interesting. But we want to know answer to a single question, which is, we want to say, we want to say how this quantitative visualization approach can be used together with traditional hermeneutic interpretive approach in humanities.
Yeah.
And I kind of worked out a couple of answers, but I think this is, if we can kind of answer this question in a systematic way, then I think people will be sort of much more satisfied, because when people don't want to know when we become relevant, right?
Yeah. Okay. I want to also maybe invite the students here to talk to you and maybe tell a little bit about what they experienced or. Now, what is it? A week ago that you left here? Is it about a week ago? Yeah.
Yes.
So can I give the word to someone yes. Here, because we're here with 10 or 12 of them, and you all met them. So
yeah, please.
Yep.
I want to see if they hold, I want to see how they're holding up after always drinking every night.
Okay. All right. Who's next? Yeah, Baruch.
You first.
Baruch.
What should I say?
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, Lev.
Hey.
How's it going?
Well, it's going okay, but I have to tell you guys, after I came back, I was so crashed.
Oh.
I was just like, I mean, for 4 days, I was just feeling I was like literally dying, and I think yesterday was the first day I recovered. So, but I don't think it's because of intensity of our seminar. I think it's just the jet lag and etc. But I'm doing better today. But I went 2 days ago. Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah, that's very good news. So I think Geert is looking for a place for theory and that's going to save our sense of purpose in this world, because we are in the, and you are working now. I think the interesting concept you came up with is, or both of you kind of developed there, was the theory as a tool, or the tool becomes a theory.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe it's also interesting to think about. I mean, obviously we don't have time, but we could have also discussed the difference between theoretical method and theoretical tool, and how the software fits into it. I mean, I don't think we can just develop it in 20 minutes, but that would be maybe also interesting topic for a future discussion, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is the difference between concept, tool, method, especially tool method? It's actually, I don't think it was ever clear to me at least,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, also because I have not so much work done concerning the methods, and in my work I'm more focused on concept developments, but I can see that there's a close relationship, of course, between the two.
Maybe we can ask the students, because I know we're very smart and we have opinions and ideas. Can somebody answer a question or propose an answer to a question? What is the difference in theory between the tool and the method?
I've got an answer.
Because maybe we only have methods, maybe we don't have tools.
Somebody thinks he has an answer.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
So anyway, I was thinking that I kind of come from Hitler's thoughts and also Schirmacher's thoughts, and Schirmacher is very anti the word tool.
Yes.
So for me, tools are completely ubiquitous, and are essentially like air and water. They're everywhere, and therefore, as a notion, become irrelevant. So the question would be the difference between between technique and
Yes.
and method. And I think that's a much different question, and I don't have an answer for that one.
Maybe someone else does.